Wow, welcome back to the loft. Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. Hot glue gun. What a great idea. Why didn't I think of that? There's no fool like an old fool. Right, here we go then. I think it's ready to go. Yes. Why didn't I think of this? I don't know. I am getting worse, you know. Let's put a little bit there. The only thing I don't like is the awful strings that you get from it and the smell. Yes. Hot gums in action, yeah. Getting some edges to my embankments there for this top track. Well, the bottom track, isn't it? I've got my roadway going through, and I've put the walled paper on it. This one is drying at the moment. I can't put it in until it's perfectly dry. So I've got to try and get my bridge pillars in now. It's always a fight for space, but yeah, my top of my hill, look, is coming along. I'll get some lattice over this. I'm going to take the hill down there as well. Get some lattice work on that, and then I can get out the old PVA J-cloths. Yeah. I think I'm going to have to paint a bit of background just to be poking over this top edge just a little bit to kind of bring in some horizon, and maybe up the sides as well, but we'll see as we go. I have to run some trains in a little while, but it's my dinner time, so I'm going to let everything dry and go down for my dinner. Back in a moment. No, that's not that one. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, these have been a bugger. These bridge or roadside bridge supports have been a bugger. It's about 8 o'clock at night. I've had enough now. I think the model has won. There's too many angles going on here, but I will get there. I think I've got to have a supporting wall in here because I've run out of embankment edge, so I'm going to have a support wall in there. But never mind, it all adds to interest. So there's my road going through. And yeah, I've had enough. I'm going to take these edges down, these bridge edges for this. Whoops, yeah, for this. I'm going to take them down. They've got to be papered like those ones before I put them in. And I can glue them in, and Bob's your uncle. But so that's Alan. I've had enough. I'm going for a beer. See you here for part 2, the continuation of part 2 tomorrow. Alan going downstairs. Bye. Hello and welcome back. This part 2 continues. I've got to have a few trains running. I'm back here. I papered my bridge supports. I just got to trim these up and I can put them in with the hot glue and PVA. So here we go. Right, a hot glue gun needed now. Yes. I've been watching Alan at Junction repairing some of his rail work. And sitting this close I can see so many problems here, including that is a set track point far too sharp for the job. That's got to be replaced. And these angles, look at these terrible angles. That is disgusting. You watch this train go over this. Look at that. Yeah, so I've got to pull some track up as well, Alan. I've got my bridge supports in. Tonight I can sit downstairs and make myself 1, 2, 3, 4 little bridge 4 little bridges. I think that one's going to be all brick and this one's going to be all steel. So looking forward to that, because this can be really messy and weathered and rusty. So yeah, they're in. I know it doesn't look like much now, but yeah, that's my through road. Look at that. So yeah, I'm going to getting all excited now. Held in place with the glue gun at the top, hot glue gun at the top, and PVA glue along there. Look, it's all starting to gain some strength now. So yeah, onwards and upwards. Look, it's been stuck in the siding for weeks and now it's out going mad for it. It's the milk train. Is this the E2? I don't know. I did say I was going to write them all down on paper. There she goes. This is going to be a good viewing place when this is done. Good place to watch the trains go by. A new place to watch the trains go by. As you can see. Excellent. Excellent. More please. Tomorrow I'm phoning up for a couple of motors to be rewound, so this should be running soon. And you watch the tankers wobble as they come out of this tunnel. So I'm going down to the kitchen now, armed with a cutting mat and a scalpel to make 4 bridge sides for this part of the layout, the new part of the layout. So catch you in the kitchen in a minute. Wow, it's out in the kitchen now. I'm just cutting up my materials for my bridges. This was my ruler I used all the time with the scalpel. Where's the scalpel? There we are. With the scalpel. Proper Swan Morton scalpel. Brilliant. I do like them. I've got other scalpels, but I prefer them. They're so brilliant. This was the ruler I had to cut all my cardboard. It's probably not a straight line anymore, cut some cardboard. But when you're cutting it, it's if the blade drags a bit, it like slides. Somebody turned me onto these, and I can't remember who it is. I'm not going to show you the trademark because I've got to be careful. But what I would say, if the camera focus, come on camera, come on now. It says England, look. It's a cheap tin ruler made for cutting cardboard. And what happens is these edges are quite sharp. You have to put it up that way, there's no trade name. And it holds onto the cardboard, you never slip. Your hands are in a groove. You can have a bigger slant or it's a really good ruler. I can't get over this. But I would say it is the Maun, M-A-U-N safety ruler. I got it off eBay. 2 of them were really cheap, and if you're cutting cardboard and plastic card, it's the ruler to go for, because it just grabs hold of whatever you're cutting and never seems to slip, where this one is all over the place slipping around. So yeah, I promote this, I really do. It's cheap, it's cheerful, but it's a really good cutting ruler. Yeah, anyway, on with the bridges. I can almost hear you. I know what you're going to say. What you're doing working in the kitchen? Well, I should be in the spare room, in the model room. The lighting is so much better than in the kitchen. The kitchen's been under heat all day and it's nice and warm down here. And I'm going to have a glass of beer too. So yeah, I'll start these off in the kitchen, and yeah, finish up in the model room maybe later tomorrow. See what happens. Well, that's my evening's work. That's the end result. These are my two little brick bridge tops. So I take them up to the loft. Going to start doing some weaving some strips of paper now over the hills. So up we go. I had an email, yes, an email message saying, why have I got bomb holes, pillboxes, shot up buildings, sound mirrors, yeah, more pillboxes, because it's just depicting Dover, bits of old rampart and Napoleonic defences, and this is the reason why, and this is why. This is a map of Dover, printed on the 4th of May 1945. Dover's only about 1.5 miles long, and all the black dots are shells and the black and white circles are bombs. This is the railway line making its way into Dover through Priory Station and up and over the hill or going to London. Bombs, 464 shells, 2,220 something, 26. Damaged premises 10,000. Civilian deaths 216, severely injured 314, slightly injured 416. Severely damaged premises 2,900. Wow. So that's why Dover's a great place for children. It's full of gun emplacement, anti-aircraft stations, and all along here it's all the anti-naval guns, and oh, it's too much. If anybody wants a trip round Dover, and the Napoleonic forts are up here too. Yeah, Dover has been a frontier town and seen so many scars. But this is why I've got bomb holes, because they are commonplace. I live up here somewhere. We used to play in these bomb holes. Yeah, that's why. So there's nothing malicious about it. It's just depicting Dover, really. Well, I've made a start. I've burnt myself a few times. Oh, there's them horrible strings. I don't know if this is a cheap glue gun or what. It's rubbish. It works. I've burnt myself, but look at all this muck. You see all those strings everywhere. It's dribbling. Yeah, it's quick. That's all I can say about it. It's quick, but I don't like it. It's such a messy tool and bloody hot. Look at all these strings. Look, everywhere. Hairs. I've got to be careful. I don't want them in my locomotives. Oh, what a... Oh, I don't like glue guns. It's quick, but it's bloody messy and dangerous. Right, some more boxes needed. I think I finished my lattice work for the hill. I'm just having a dry fit of the bridges. I've got the stones that run up the edge here and finish them off. So there's the first bridge. I'm not sure whether I want a little arch in here or not. I can add that later if wished. I thought I would have PVA'd this by now, but even with the glue gun it does take some time. But that's my hill. Quite like the shape of it. It's not exactly flat, it's got a dip in the middle of it. We'll see how that goes tomorrow. I'm going to get all mucky, but first I want to lattice these little bits here that I've still got to finish. I've got to put some wallpaper on here. but we are getting there. It's nice to see this is going to be part of the layout. Tonight I've got to make the steel plate bridge for here. I've already cut the card, so let's see how we get on. I'm going to have a running session. I'm going to put this video up because it must be getting quite long, so I'm going to PVA glue this first and then have a running session. Oh, that's close. That's no good. That'll have to be spaced out a bit. Excuse the camera shake. One. Two. Oh dear. Haven't done this very well, Al, have you? No. Oh. And the Q1 is stalled on dirty rails, so she's down there, look. Anyway, that's Al over and out. I'm going to make some plate bridges now. I'll put this video up because there's been nothing for a couple of days, I think. And wow, more tomorrow. I was hoping to finish that hill today, but I haven't, so take care. I'm out.